Get me my G-string, boys. It's time for female empowerment. Oh. Hey, Credos, if you didn't already run in terror, hear me out. I promise to remain fully clothed and probably won't be twerking too much. Or maybe. You'll have to wait and see. So I am not a fan of the super skanky Super Bowl halftime show. I just don't need that kind of empowerment in my life. But whether you loved it or hated it or somewhere in between, the defenses I've seen have been the dumbest ever. Here are just a few. Scary Mommy was indeed scary with her post to the halftime show haters, "Take a seat." She included this remarkably clever line, "I'm here to say I don't have the patience for negativity or judgment." Okay, why? Why do people make the human race look so stupid by pulling the "don't be judgmental" card? Can I please just remind Scary Mommy and you all that you can't decide someone is being negative and or judgmental without being negative and judgmental. Do you get that? So Scary Mommy and everyone else who said this, apparently you do have time for the negativity and the judgment because that's what the entire post was. Okay, next on the stupid list. What's up, Mom? Had this headline, "What the Super Bowl halftime show is teaching our girls." This was really just an educational moment. And in case you missed it, disembodied spreading legs, stripper pole dancing, crotch shots, jiggling backside twerking contests, and public rubbing of private parts made people declare their admiration for her core strength and also notice the awesome fringe on her costume. Yes, that was the takeaway. That's what I noticed too. And I was particularly empowered that they brought a bunch of young girls on stage just before the massive booty crowd twerk moment. I just wonder why they didn't invite all those little girls to join in, because female power! Woo! In fairness, I must add that I'm really sad that the vast majority of the men in the show were not allowed to join in the empowerment of disrobing and flinging private parts. I mean, it's so weird they were almost all fully clothed. How anti-male can you be? At the Super Bowl, too. Sad. The third stupid defense I heard was, you can't decide what is empowering for others. All I'm going to say is, so what? You can't decide that I can't decide. And as society, yes, we do get to contribute to what we think the collective standards of decency and civility are. And that's what's happening here. We're discussing what we think those standards should be. Fourth dumb defense. This is a quote. That's the point of women's empowerment, that they can do whatever they want to do. No, it's not. The point of equality empowerment is not to do whatever we feel like doing. There's a name for that. It's called hedonism. So let's just think this all through logically for just a minute. In the real world, where men are almost universally bigger and stronger than women, do we really want to go down the path demanding that personal self-indulgence is the gold standard? I don't. The fifth stupid defense will be a combination of two because the response is pretty much the same. Either the "it's art" or "it's athleticism." You can label anything artistic that you want and anything physical as athletic. So pooping can be art and group sex can be athletic. And guess what? As a member of a civilized society, we still get to express our opinions about what should and should not be acceptable behavior. Sorry. We're not all just going to shut up just because you think people should be able to twerk on stage, but people can't express their opinions in public. And now for the bonus round. One argument I heard was that the performers didn't choose the outfits or the choreography or the camera shots, so they are not to blame. Are you telling me that J-Lo and Shakira had nothing to say on those things and they didn't have ultimate veto power? More to the point, are you saying that J-Lo, for example, rehearsed choreography where she turns around with her back to the audience, bends over, and sticks her G-string clad buttocks toward the audience, and she did not think anyone would see it? It was choreographed and rehearsed, but the performers thought no one would notice, and they didn't actually rehearse the camera shots. They were just lucky to be there at the right place at the right time. What? Look, the debate is not whether or not this was intentionally a highly sexualized performance. Of course it was. Do you really think these women are idiots and they have no idea that sex sells? The debate is what level of public sexuality do we condone as a society and what level do we condemn? Double bonus. No, this is not the first or only Super Bowl halftime show or other public performance that I thought was problematic. It's just the only one that's trending this week. That's the video. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you agree the Super Bowl halftime show has turned into a sleaze fest of shock? Or do you think I'm just an old boomer prude who doesn't appreciate the human anatomy and the joy of having a bedazzled crotch stuck in my face for the art? Please give this video an enormous thumbs up because I know you want to. And subscribe to the channel. You can follow my Puritan self on Instagram at Midlife Credo, where I will be posting photo after insipid photo of fully clothed people. And come on over to the Midlife Tribe on Facebook as well. We'd love to have you part of our thriving and terribly prudish community. Now you go out and have a very prissy and proper week.